Welcome, everybody. My name is Kelly Burns, and I'm the Executive Business Leader with Starpoint Sales, and I'm excited to welcome you to our Tupperware company. This is New Consultant Orientation Part 1, and it is one of 3 parts that I encourage and invite you to join. Let's go ahead and get started. My name is Kelly, as I said earlier, and this is my husband, Rob. I know that's kind of a funky picture of us, but we have been in Tupperware for over 31 years. We love what we do, and we love to share what we do with others. We have 2 grown adult daughters, 23 and 25, both getting married and starting their own little lives and families, and we were able to give them the benefits of a stay-home mom and also self-employed parents. So one of the best benefits that you can give your family is to work your business and to help them see what they can do when they set a goal and achieve it. What's your goals in Tupperware? Are you coming in because you want to make a little bit of money? Are you coming in because you want to make a lot of money? You know, in this business, what you'll discover is that when you work a little, you'll make a little. When you work a little bit more, you can make a lot more. Maybe you just want to get organized. Maybe you just love our Tupperware products and the idea of a 25% discount kind of excites you a little bit. And maybe you're that person that just needs a break from the everyday mundane responsibilities of parenthood or a full-time job or even being a wife and a mother. If you're looking for an escape, Tupperware is a great escape. If you're looking for a way to make money, it's a great way to do that too. So let's go ahead and take a look at your kit that's going to be arriving soon if it hasn't already. What you're going to notice predominantly is, of course, the Tupperware products in the kit. And we have you started off with the best products that we have available in our catalog. We have storage solutions, serving solutions, some microwave solutions, and of course, some of the other solutions like Fridge Smarts, measuring apparatuses, and of course, our number 1 product is called our PowerChef Pro System. But don't get too caught up with all the products just quite yet. There's a box inside your kit along with all of your wonderful Tupperware products, and it's your Welcome to Tupperware box. These materials inside the box are really worth looking at. First of all, not only do you get your apron and your Tupperware kit bag to put all your great products in, you also have catalogs, sales flyers, order forms, even party planning materials to do your first party. But there's 2 other pieces of really great information I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to open up and peruse through. One of them is our career guide. Do you know we really do make great money in Tupperware? If you're looking at an option to maybe replace your current income or to add to your current income, definitely take a look at our career guide, and it'll kind of share with you a little bit about the steps that you can take to become your own boss, your own entrepreneur, and your own CEO of your own company. Then the other item that we want to make sure that you peruse through is called the Getting Started Guide. This guide will walk you through the basics of setting up your account, of getting your first parties dated, and of course, even reaching out to your very first recruit. So let's take a look at some of the products that you have in your kit. There are 4 main products that I want to go ahead and highlight today that give you an opportunity to really understand the product and what it can do for not only your family, but also for your customers' families, and of course your hosts. So I invite you to take your PowerChef system out of the box. It's in a cardboard box. Pull it out and very carefully disassemble it. What I mean by that is there is a chopping blade that actually has a built-in cover, and there's a reason why that cover is on there. The blade is very, very sharp. With the chopping blade, not only can you chop up onions, you can do your soup starter, your onions, celery, carrots. It will make salsa. It'll chop cooked chicken. It's wonderful for doing taco meat after it's all cooked, but you're going to find many great benefits of your PowerChef Pro system. The other item that comes with your PowerChef Pro system is the blending or the beater bar. You actually take that in place of your chopping blade and drop that inside there, and now you have a blender that you can actually make a 2-layer cake in. What you're going to do is you're going to start with all the wet ingredients first, your eggs, your oil, your water. Give it a couple of pulls, and then you're going to add your dry cake mix. Pull it again about 4, 5, maybe 6 times, and your cake will be perfectly blended. What you're also going to notice is that it has a pull string, and that's called the engine. That engine not only sits on top of your PowerChef Pro system, but also will sit on top of the small chop and prep that you'll see here in the picture. The chop and prep is not available in your kit, but is one of those products that we really encourage you to invest in and be carrying around at your parties, because when people see what these two mighty items can do together, you're for sure going to build your order average. The other item we have in our kit is called our breakfast maker. Our breakfast maker is actually highlighted as a thank you gift in our catalog. That means your host can get that for free when she hosts a qualifying party. He or she hosts a qualifying party. Not only will this breakfast maker do a frittata in 2.5 minutes, scrambled eggs in about 45 seconds, and poached eggs in about 1 minute and 15 seconds. We'll actually do a single personal cake, and we'll also do brownies, also in the microwave. There's tons of great recipes that you're going to find about your breakfast maker in your Getting Started guide. So make sure, again, that you look through that and get some ideas. One of the other items that you have in your kit is actually our Chef Series Universal Knife. You're going to notice that it has a purple cover and a black and purple handle. The nicest thing about these knives is that they give you the best knife in the set, which is your chef knife, but it really is a build-on set. What you're going to notice predominantly about these knives is that they have the built-in covers on them. These covers are absolutely phenomenal when you need to take this knife someplace, like maybe to a party, but they're also really nice if they need to store them in a drawer, because sometimes we don't have all the room that we'd like to have on our kitchen counters. So we need to use our drawers a little bit more effectively. And because these knives have the built-in covers, they're safe for little hands reaching in the drawers. What you're also going to notice in our Universal Knife series is that we have some new products that maybe you haven't seen, and one of them is our beautiful kitchen shears. Again, this might be an item that you may want to add to your kit in the future, along with even the 3-piece multi-purpose knife set that you're going to see pictured here too. The last item that you have in your kit is one of my very favorites. It's called our Fridge Smarts. Our Fridge Smarts are designed to actually maintain the freshness of your fruits and vegetables for not 1 week, not 2 weeks, but sometimes up to 4 to 5 weeks in your refrigerator. They have a special venting system that allows you to store most every vegetables that we have to keep it the freshest, the longest possible. What I'd like to challenge you to do is take the Fridge Smart out of your kit and see what you have in your refrigerator. See what you have that you can save with our Fridge Smart containers. Or better yet, go to the grocery store and buy some fresh strawberries or maybe some broccoli. And then what I would like to do is invite you to document the storage process of your strawberries or your broccoli. What you're going to note is that your strawberries and your broccoli, celery and carrots will last 2 to 3 to 4 weeks. I once had celery last for 8 weeks in my refrigerator before I got around to finishing it all. Your Fridge Smart containers are a money-saving addition to anyone's home. And you may take on the mission to make sure that there's every single person on your block, in your community, and especially in your family, has at least one of the Fridge Smart containers to help them save money on the grocery bill. Take the challenge. Take one of the Fridge Smarts out of your kit and use it and see what you think about it. The other thing that's nice about our Tupperware Business Opportunity, it gives us an opportunity to earn premier products along the way. So not only are you making the commission of your 25% commission off of what you sell, you're also earning some really phenomenal awards. What you're going to notice is that we have several levels in our Confident Start program. We go all the way to level 7, which is $7,500 in personal sales over the next 13 weeks. When you hit that level, not only do you get to choose between the cookware or the iPad Air, you also are going to get an item from level 6, you're going to get level 5, an item from level 4, because it's what we call a build. One of the most important Confident Start levels that you'll want to receive and achieve in your first 30 days, or even your first 60 days, is to sell your $1,000 in products sold in your first 60 days, so Tupperware will dismiss the balance of your kit. If you've already paid for your kit up front, then what'll happen is when you sell your $1,000 in your first 60 days, Tupperware will give you a $60 credit against your next order. The other thing you want to strive for is level 3. Level 3 is $1,500 in your first 13 weeks, and you'll also receive a fridge or a Vet and Serve 7-piece set or the current catalog host gift special. Either one of these are great to add to your kit, especially if you're out wanting to show people the practicality and the dependability of our Tupperware products. If you have any questions about your 13-week Confident Start program, when it begins and how long it lasts, reach out to myself, or there's actually a place online under reports when you go into your back office that says Confident Start program. If you have any questions on that, please don't hesitate to let us know. So where do I start? The best place to start is signing up for your my.tupperware.com website. You go to my.tupperware.com and click one of the sign up buttons that you'll see there on the page. After putting in your 11-digit ID along with a password that you can design, you will be ready to go and get into the back office where you'll get some great training. One of the things that's going to happen is when you first log on, it's going to ask you if you'd like to upgrade from your basic free website to a plus, silver, gold, or platinum website. These websites are designed to help maximize your time and energy in your business by giving you an online presence. The plus site, which is $9.95 per month, is perfect for our newer consultants. It allows you to have an online shopping presence, in other words, a shoppable website, and it also gives your host and you an opportunity to set that party up so that your host can receive online, outside, even out-of-state orders that not only will help her get her party up so she'll earn more free Tupperware, but you'll also make the commission off the products sold online. Have you ever shopped online yourself? The neat thing about that is so many times we're doing it either early in the morning or late at night. So your website can be the same. Someone wants to go online and order some Tupperware, they might as well go to your website. Please make sure that you're signed up for your my.tupperware.com plus account because there's some other benefits that come along with that. Matter of fact, when you sell $500 in a sales month and you have a my.tupperware.com plus silver, gold, or platinum website, you actually get listed on our consultant finder for people in your neighborhood. So they can go to tupperware.com, find a consultant, and your future customer can search by zip code to see where the consultant closest to them lives. That's only when you have $500 in sales the month prior. Then you become listed on what we call our consultant finder. The other benefit is that there are people out there that love Tupperware, but perhaps are not attached or know a Tupperware consultant. So they go to the corporate website, Tupperware.com, and they place a Tupperware order. When you have a my.tupperware.com plus site or higher, and you have $500 in sales for that month, what Tupperware does is they spread out the commission among all of those orders, and they spread it out and divvy up between every consultant and manager that has $500 in sales that previous month, and you share in the commission. The best thing about that is most of our commissions on this particular site are anywhere from $7, $8, $9, even $11 per month, which helps to offset the cost of your website. So where else do you go? Once you've logged in and set up your account and you've chosen your website, there are some great training opportunities for you right there at your my.tupperware.com. We actually have a link that's designed just for new consultants. What you're also going to see is when you click on new consultants, you're going to go into what we call a training website. So not only does this training website cover the basics of your Tupperware business, like your 13-week Confident Start program, how to hold a party, or even how to key in orders, what you're going to notice is there's lots and lots of training available. When you're looking at dating and recruiting at the party or away from the party, what you're going to see is that there's lots of great tutorials, videos, and other training materials that are going to be able to partner with you to help you become the success that you want to. We even have training for when you're at the party. What about learning how to do a Tupperware bridal shower, or learning how to Tupper connect your parties? Maybe you want to learn how to be the best party planner so that your parties are all $1,000 parties. The neat thing about this training is available to you, and it's at 24/7, and it's at the click of a button. This is a snapshot of your back office, and I want to bring your attention to the very first one that you're going to see, which is the last 14 days. Now, the neat thing about our last 14 days is it gives you a snapshot of all the things that were posted or uploaded to the website over the last 2 weeks. So if you go to the last 14 days, at least every 5 to 7 days, what you're going to notice is that you won't miss anything. There's also subcategories for new consultants, party prep, product knowledge, recipes, along with a plethora of great opportunities for you to get more learning and training from. One of the things you want to make sure that you're aware of and that you're checking is every Saturday morning, we get an item called our My Week email. If for some reason you're not getting that email, we want to make sure that your email is correct. Sometimes it goes into your spam folder, so we want to make sure that that is checked every so often so that it doesn't go there. But if for some reason, even if you don't have an email address, you can actually look for your My Week email in your back office under the last 14 days or even under For You categories. Be sure to take a peek at that every single week, because what you're going to see there is product specials for consumers, items that you're earning, okay, and items that you're going to be able to earn in the future. So make sure you check it out. Here's some other resources that you're going to want to take advantage of. There's our party perks, our other programs, but one of the things that I like best is called the More Benefit Program. The More Benefit Program gives you access as an active Salesforce member to specials from Dell Computer, T-Mobile, Southwest Airlines even, and we even have our own, what we call our Tupperware card. There's some training on our website on how to benefit from the Tupperware card, so make sure you check that out too. So being an active consultant, you have lots of great benefits for becoming an active consultant. First of all, you get your 25% personal discount or commission made. So in other words, when you want to purchase $100 worth of Tupperware products, you're going to get a 25% discount. When you sell $100 worth of Tupperware products, you're going to make a 25% commission. Every month, we have an opportunity to sample brand new Tupperware products that are going to be released to our customers and our host. You get a 35% discount on these brand new products every single month. The other benefit of becoming an active consultant and staying active is that you can recruit and sponsor new consultants, which will allow you to build a second income opportunity. So let me explain to you a little bit about what active means. It means that you need to have $250 in a rolling 4-month period. So let me give you an example of what that looks like. Let's say, for instance, the first month out, you're selling your $1,000 to make sure that you get your kit, that Tupperware will dismiss that balance. And then you're holding parties, you're having a lot of fun, you're selling now the $1,000. And then in the summertime, you kind of lay low a little bit. Maybe you're taking some family vacations. Maybe you're out of the country. Maybe you're planning a wedding. Maybe you're helping an elderly family member recover from a surgery. And perhaps maybe your sales aren't as stellar as you'd like them to be. As you look at a 4-month rolling period, you want to make sure you have $250 in a 4-month period. So based here on the example, if I have $100 in sales in June and $50 in July and $50 in August, because I'm going to be dropping that 4th month, which is May, how much sales do I need to stay active? So 100 plus 50 plus 50 is $200. So if we need to have $250 in a 4-month rolling period, you're going to note that we're going to need another $50 in September just to stay active. But here's a hint. When you have $70 in product sales each and every month, you'll never, ever fall in inactive status. So do the best that you can on the months that you have. Make lots of money. But if there happens to be a time in your life where you need to step back a little bit from your Tupperware business, just remember $70 in product sales every single month, and you'll never have to worry. So let me explain to you a little bit about our Tupperware timeline and how that works. Our sales months go from they actually end, I'll tell you a little bit easier, they end on the last Friday of the calendar month. So you can actually go through your date book and your calendar and you can circle the last Friday of every single month, and that's when the end of our sales month is. That's when a lot of our promotions end for our host, your bonus level ends for you, and of course, the next day, which is that following Saturday, is the beginning of the next sales month. Now, our sampling, okay, actually runs, closes and opens during the same week. So if you just look at the last Friday of every calendar month, the Thursday before that last Friday is when the new samples open that are going to be available for consumers in the next 2 weeks. We have an opportunity to sample our products 2 weeks in advance. Now, Wednesday before that last Friday of the month is the Wednesday that your current sampling ends. So, for instance, if we're looking at the end of January and we look at the last Wednesday prior to the last Friday of that calendar month, that's when the samples for that mid-January flyer are going to end. And then the very next day, which is Thursday, this new sampling begins. So just remember that last week of the month, from the last Friday to the Thursday before that and the Wednesday before that, is when your sampling opens and closes. You can find your samples on your my.tupperware.com website, or many times we have them posted to our Facebook group. Which reminds me to let you know about some of the other resources we have available for you. We have our company website, which is twstarpoint.com. There you'll find some tutorial videos, you'll find some parties videotaped, you'll find pictures of our leadership team. You will find the upcoming events that we have for our organization and for Tupperware. And you'll also note, again, some great videos, tutorials, and files that will help you become more successful in the business. We also have our company Facebook group, which is pretty active and it's pretty exciting. It's StarPoint Sales Team Members. And you need to make sure that you are friends with either myself or your recruiter and have them add you to the group. It is a closed group. My Facebook name is Kelly Clark Burns, and I'd be glad to add you to the group. The other Facebook groups that you can look at and belong to are the FSRC 2.0 group. That's a special group of ladies that I have the honor and the privilege to work with, that we co-op in a lot of our training efforts. We also have our regional group, which the name of our region is called Powerhouse. So there's a Facebook group for our Powerhouse region. There's 2 other Facebook groups that I find very useful and helpful to new consultants. One of them is the My Tupperware Catalogs and Flyers, and the other one is the My Tupperware Recipes. Either one of those groups you can be added to by your recruiter or by myself, and we'd be glad to do that for you. So, what do we all get to start with? First of all, we want to make sure that you have the opportunity to start with the Getting Started Guide. Go ahead and pull that out of your box. Give it a look through a couple of times, because what you're going to find in there are some recipes. Again, you're going to learn some tricks on dating Tupperware parties and party planning them, along with some of the other advantages of becoming a Tupperware consultant and being part of our company. The other place you want to start is you want to start with a list a list of people that you feel would love to have a Tupperware party, perhaps maybe would love to join your company, join your team so they can make some extra money, or people who just love Tupperware and want to see what's new. So where do I begin? I start with my Frank list. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, and kids' friends, parents'. Then we can actually go an element deeper. We can go my friends' relatives, my friends' acquaintances, my friends' neighbors, my friends' kids' parents, right? And then relatives, I can go with my relatives' friends, my relatives' acquaintances. Think about how deep that your list of people can go. Now, my theory has always been, is you don't necessarily have to know everybody's first name. You just got to know how you know them. So when I'm calling my best friend's sister, I might say, hey, Tara, it's Kelly. You know me. I'm Teresa's best friend. I wanted to let you know that I've opened a Tupperware business, and I would be honored if we could have a get-together that I can give you free Tupperware products, and your friends can experience the new Tupperware products also. So as you start to make your what we call wonderful 100 list, some of us will start with 20, and some of us will power all the way through to 100 in our very first day, as we're doing our contact list. So as you're looking at those people on your list, I want you to think about who on my list could benefit from joining me in the Tupperware business. Who would love to be my first recruit? Who would I like to be my first recruit? Put a star by their name. Then continue through the list and ask yourself, who likes to entertain? Who knows lots of people? Who has a busy lifestyle? Because we have always known that those that have a busy life have lots of friends, and they make some of the best Tupperware hosts available. So as you start to make your list and mark down people that you feel would be great at joining you in Tupperware business, or even having a Tupperware party, or even seeing a catalog, this will give you a place to start and a place to grow your business from. The second thing we want you to do is to launch your Tupperware business. Have a Tupperware party. Have it in your home, have it in your office, have it at your mom's house. Now, the nice thing about having a launch party or a grand opening party is it doesn't have to be huge. Matter of fact, it's not uncommon for businesses to have more than one grand opening. There's a soft grand opening, and then there is the grand opening. So the minute you get your kit, I want to invite you to have a soft grand opening in the next 2 to 3 days. Pull out your Power Chef, make a salsa. Pull out your breakfast maker, make a frittata. Play with your Tupperware products in front of your friends and your family. Invite them to host a Tupperware party of their own so that you can actually get more practice. So pick a day in the next 2 weeks. Matter of fact, pick 2 days in the next 2 weeks. One for your soft launch, and of course, one for your grand opening party. And reach out to your recruiter, your director, your upline, to help you with these items. You don't have to go alone. We're here to help you any way that we can. The next thing you want to do is you probably want to maybe market yourself. And Tupperware also has a more benefit program and a business partnership with Vistaprint. I always felt that having Tupperware business cards, branded, and especially with my information on them versus handwritten, is a much more professional image. The other thing, too, about your business cards is some people keep catalogs, some people keep business cards. When a catalog is expired, many of us throw it away. A business card never expires. So perhaps take a look at investing in your Tupperware business by having a name tag or your Tupperware business cards, are those kind of things that will help further the awareness that you are the Tupperware store that's open in town. And finally, remember, success, it starts with you. We have wonderful, helpful information that will guide you along your new Tupperware adventure. We have live sales meetings. We have Zoom training, which is done just like this on your computer. We have video training. We have one-on-one. And I would like to ask you to reach out to me, that if you have any interest whatsoever in making this business a grander success than what you could imagine. Does a company car look good in your driveway? Does a trip to Hawaii or Disney World, is that in your future? It can be. So in Tupperware, we say, think big, start small, but begin now. And remember, success starts with you. Hope to see you at one of our upcoming meetings, whether it be here on Zoom or whether it be live in person. Thanks a lot for joining me. I look forward to meeting you soon.